Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking the latest picture of Samdoesart, which I really like. And I want to study its colors. So we're going to be taking this and we're going to be making a dragon out of it. And first things first, I'm going to start with the background. I'm not going to color pick here. I'm just going to just guesstimate. This is to explore my kind of calculations. We don't really have to worry about the background that much for now. We're gonna be blurring it out anyways. Okay, we got the background just a little bit figured out. I don't know how we're gonna kind of actually put the dragon in, and maybe if it's going to be cohesive with this background, but we don't have to worry about that right now. I'm gonna just reduce the opacity so I can draw the dragon, maybe in line art form about it. I'm actually going to go all the way to dark, black, because at least to kind of get a kind of starting point. So I'm actually going to go back to kind of the basics and like draw an actual circle and kind of just to get the look right. I kind of want to emulate the kind of pose that his subject, the girl, is doing. Okay, why did I give it eyebrows? That's hilarious. I think something along these lines. This is not like a Samdoesart style study. I'm not exactly studying his style, like, line art or using a particular kind of brush or trying to get a texture. I just want to study the way he lights things. See if it would kind of work on a dragon. Pretty sure it will. I'm also kind of trying to get the shape language of his piece as well a little bit. So there's a lot of kind of solid edges and curves that are not curves. Okay, maybe I can do something with the necklace around the neck. Okay, maybe I can kind of emulate jewelry over here as well. Okay, maybe a lock is nice. I don't want to give it hair. It's so tempting to give it hair, because this kind of a shape language. Okay, I have to zoom in. Maybe draw on top of this. Okay, this kind of a sharp edge, and then this shape come in here. Okay, not that. I think it's more of this shape, this mango kind of shape. It creates a nice kind of aesthetic, basically. And I kind of want to capture that, but I don't want to have hair. How do I do that? Harder than I thought. I mean, I didn't think it would be easy to begin with. I'm gonna give him horns, or her horns. Kind of faces forward. Damn it. I should be using references at this point, but I don't know what to collect reference for. I want to give him a funky forehead. Ooh, okay. What if his horns were like an ox horn? Jesus, that's hilarious. That looks like an upside down butt, which is not what we want here. Maybe a little bit smaller. Please don't fire at me for this. I don't want to ruin the value of his piece. This is turning out like really bad. Oh my god. Hey buddy, can you just move off just a little bit? Thank you so much. Also, we did not fill that up and it's irritating me. Never mind. We gotta go ahead and do this, which is annoying. Makes me think, why the hell did I not do this before? Alright, and anyways, let's get back and do this and get back to drawing. He has nice curves. I mean, his pictures have nice curves that are translated into more flat, simpler forms. Just how am I going to accomplish this? Damn it. Geez, actually, I don't think the horn would come here. I think it would go more like this. Yeah, this makes just a little bit more sense than what I did before. I think after I saw these horns, I think the horns would actually be a good place to add the jewelry. Just kind of hanging down, so we'll get that kind of, the aesthetic that I was talking about before. The parallel lines that are there on his piece. Maybe I want the same thing with his neck as well. Again, this is, oh my god, this is another Karen. We're drawing another Karen. I've drawn two Karens at this point. Karens are basically, you know, dragons with hooves. Because this definitely looks like a Karen body. I can clearly see the kind of hooves and kind of deer-like legs. It's not a bad thing. It's fine, just totally fine, but it's way too repetitive. I mean, honestly, I've only done 3 of them, so what am I even talking about? That's the tail, by the way. This definitely looks like an ox. Just move this here now. Make it a little bit bigger. Again, I want to study his colors, but I also want to study his shapes and forms, so that's why I'm spending a little bit more time over here. I want to make it look like something that Sam would draw if he was a creature artist and, you know, instead of a portrait artist. I think this is fine. Okay, now we can get to actually coloring. So Sam's oranges are somewhere over here. Yeah, that should be it. So his main colors are, in this piece at least, it's this kind of orange, and then there's a little bit of yellow, golden yellow, because she's a blonde, so her hair is blonde. I mean, there's that, and of course, and then there's this color. That's kind of the color scheme of the whole thing. And, you know, with the lighting and the bounce light and stuff, there are other colors that are going to come in, but for now, this is it. But what's really interesting is, you know, these colors right here, you know, these shapes as well. It's blue, kind of light blue, blended with the yellow, and that's, I think it's bounce light from the sky. No, not, I mean, that's the skylight, of course. What am I saying? Stupid me. Anyway, so we got sunlight, we got skylight, and I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. We have bounce light from the environment, ambient light and stuff. That's pretty much it. That's all of the light sources. But before that, I gotta get back into colors. Now, I'm going to be using these 3 colors, variations of these 3 colors, and we'll see how that works out. So I'm gonna use the orange. I'm gonna make it just a little bit more saturated. And hopefully that works on this. I wish that works, honestly. I really wish it works. Okay, and what? Now what are you gonna do now? Also, I still haven't figured out what to do here. It just looks like a drum over there. Maybe it's unimportant. Maybe we don't need it. I want to go ahead and actually make the eyes just actually, what color is this? It's kind of yellow. It's a little saturated. I'm gonna put that in there. I feel like the eyes are way too back. Put to the back. Maybe I should fix that right now. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do the yellow part, because I was thinking yellow for the fur. Make it interesting. Does he look fat? Okay, we gotta test this out. I jumped into lighting kind of immediately. I don't know why. I just want to see how it looks. It's going to be a little darker. It's gonna be a little lighter. I don't know, this looks weird in some way. I'm gonna fix something here. Okay, so I can see some stuff here. I think the legs are a bit of a problem. Let's see how we can fix this. Of course, this thing would be... Okay, so there's bounce light from the skin itself, plus light from this. It's gonna be kind of a mix of all of that stuff. It's gonna be somewhere around here. I think it's gonna be somewhere around there. But this is going to be more red and okay, I have actually gotten into just the lighting and stuff in general anyways, so might as well stick to it. I'm gonna go ahead and color the horns, and obviously the color I wanted to give the horns was the particular blackish kind of a shape. The reason I'm getting into kind of a little bit of a rendering right now is because I want to have something so I can take the line art off and use just the other drawing so I can like easily scale things up and stuff. Okay, so Samdoesart, the subject, has subsurface scattering, so there's a bunch of really bright kind of reddish orange colors showing up a lot, but since I'm drawing a dragon and his skin and like scales are like really thick, subsurface scattering is not gonna be that easy, especially when it's like a larger animal like this. If it was smaller, if his skin was moist, maybe we could pull it off somewhere, but a large creature like this, especially like with fur, is going to be difficult. Maybe with the fur actually we can find places to add some sort of subsurface scattering, but on the skin where the particular orange red color needs to show, I don't think we'll be able to do that. But what I am thinking is maybe we could somehow incorporate it as some sort of a design, like some sort of a decal or something on his, like maybe stripes or something. Yeah, stripes sound kind of fun, so maybe I'll try that. Some sort of a pattern. Let's try it out actually. Maybe the color of his lower jaw could be more saturated. Like it's not shadow or anything, just the base color could be just more saturated. Yeah, maybe that would work. Maybe that would work. Just maybe there's a chance that it could work. Yeah, not bad actually. Alright, it's time to add lighting. Let's go. I'm going to add a normal layer here, maybe reduce the opacity just a little bit. Select my skylight color, which is the same skylight color for everyone, because we all have the same sky, except unless it's like in a sunset or something, or night, of course. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Skylight comes from there? I thought it came from the other side. Yeah, it does come from the other side. But for the painting, the one that Sam has done, skylight does come from the left side. I mean the right side. I need to go back to kindergarten because I don't know my left and right. It doesn't seem to work. Or maybe it does and I'm just not seeing it. Actually, no, I don't think that's kind of right. If we look at his painting, he has like, it's kind of random, the skylight. I mean, not exactly random, but it's actually on like the top right corner. So maybe I have to do it in the top right corner after all. Damn it. Okay, let's do it in the top right corner. Yeah, so there's a lot of bounce light. So okay, the sunlight is also coming from there, so I have to keep that in mind when I'm doing this. The skylight comes from everywhere. What am I talking about? Okay, so the fur is going to be like lit a lot differently. So we gotta show that a bit. I'm gonna reduce the opacity of this much more, because now I want to go ahead and kind of define shapes again. It's very bright. This is very bright. Okay, now, okay, okay, I have to add the shadow colors now. Of course. How stupid can I be? The answer is really stupid. So I'm gonna take a multiply layer here. I don't know why I didn't use a normal layer, but I mean, you'll see kind of why soon. And yes, okay, I'll just go ahead and define the shapes anyways, because the shadows are kind of bothering me just a little bit. You know, let me just do a little bit of line art for once, because Sam does it. Why not? And it might just help me define understand the shapes just a little bit more. Understand where I can. I'm especially kind of looking for shapes for the fur. I'm kind of confused for the fur. Maybe, just maybe, this might work. That did something. I'm gonna keep it for now though. Atmospheric light is interesting and important. Okay, the phase is a little off. Something's off about the face. Okay, I really gotta get in the blondness of the hair in there somewhere. Somehow, I don't know. I'm gonna try that, because obviously the hair it's a little bit more orangish in the shadow areas. I think the colors are kind of in the right spot. I just might need to just render it out just a little bit. Okay, so I haven't been talking for a while until a lot of this has been done. So I just noticed that I did actually kind of get almost the accurate value of the kind of highlights on the breasts there. Over here it's kind of the same color. If you know what I mean. Just a second, I will demonstrate what I mean. You can see the color there, and then you can see the color there. It's almost very similar, and the reason is because it's a mixture of both the sunlight and the skylight, which I'm realizing can affect things, and I'm realizing that right now. So yeah, I've learned shit doing this. So the horn is starting to appear kind of shiny, and I like it, so I'm gonna kind of lean on that actually. I wanna make it a little bit more shinier. And the thing about shiny stuff is that they reflect everything around them. And I think that's pretty dope. Okay, now for the necklace that we were talking about, I'm going to start just with with just this color that I'm already using right now, because I think it's perfect. The necklace is going to be interesting because it's metal and it's going to be reflecting a lot as well. We all are like really good suckers for reflective stuff. Okay, I think the attention is kind of too scattered and like all around the place, so I'm gonna make these parts kind of darker. so that most of the attention stays in like the head. I'm struggling to try to render the necklace. Oh, it's not a necklace, but whatever it is, it's metallic and it's shiny. But I'm trying to. The thing about metals is that it's shiny, so a lot of them are. So metallic also kind of means that there's going to be a lot of contrast. Alright, at this point I'm just finishing off the rendering. Uh, Nothing much. It's just kind of done at this point. Alright, I am going to end it here actually. Oh wait, maybe I might just, just, yes, it's probably fine. Oh my god. Okay, I think the idea of the piece, which was to study Samdoesart's lighting, has come through fine, like nicely. I am not sure. Do let me know in the comments if I've done that. But honestly, I have learned tons of stuff from doing this painting. Uh, like I've paid so much attention to a lot of things that I usually would ignore. And I think I've learned a lot better of how to kind of use skylight and sunlight stuff, which is awesome. But getting better, uh, and never stop learning. So I think I've accomplished that pretty nicely. I think the background's a little kind of messed up. We're finally done for real now. I'm going to stop here because if not, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be working on it forever, but I don't have that kind of time. So yeah. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. Okay. So yeah, this is my interpretation of Samdoesart's latest portrait, and I think I like the way it turned out, but I do need outside opinion, so tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching the painting kind of unfold before you, obviously like the video. I'm kidding you. Yeah, just like the video though. Like it would help. Yeah. So until next time, bye bye. And if anyone's still here, next time I'm probably gonna be doing a Ergo Josh, and or maybe just random prompts. I don't know. I might do other artists later as well. So yeah. See ya.